YAHAWAH! All right, Shalom. All right, this is Bishop Azariah, okay, with the Beckles Hebrew Bible Academy, okay, also known as the Augusta Israelites. You can check us out online, hashtag Augusta Israelites. Coming back at you with another Bible lesson, and here at the Bible Academy, we follow the brothers of Great Millstone. They're the main ones, the Hebrew Israelites, that are bringing out the truth. And I highly recommend that you subscribe to this brother's channel here. It's called the Mysteries of the Kingdom, the Trilogy. All right. So this brother is on point. Very good edification. Okay. So I suggest you subscribe. Okay. So with that, let's get to the lesson.
Alright, Shalom. I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, and HALAL, RAWCHAA, QADASH, which in the ancient Hebrew tongue would be the correct names of the Heavenly Father, the beloved Son, and the Holy Spirit. Also, I'd like to give double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much due honors and respect to the sincere brethren out there that's also laboring in his work. And as always, want to say shalom to the believers, the Akim as well as the YAHAWAH, which will be brothers along with the sisters that subscribe to this truth as well. So yeah, the topic it is sitting right here is going to be centered around what's required of you, in this pursuit, if you will, to you returning to your power. And I want to send this one out to each and every so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American out there who inquire of this Israelite thing, and the fact that there are certain demands, there are certain requirements and commands and obligations that you have to fulfill. You see, the Heavenly Father through His Son is going to uphold His end of the bargain, so to speak. All right, the Lord is going to preserve you and protect you, being that you numbered amongst that precious elk, which is the Lord's elect. And ultimately, you're going to see the salvation of our Lord YAHAWASHI. But there are certain obligations you have to walk, a certain walk, man. You can't come into this thing and just let it all hang out. Alright? And this applies to each and every one of you out there who inquire of YAHAWASHI across the board. From the top of the food chain, if you will, to the bottom of the totem pole. From the extreme of you brothers out there who have actually committed to performing the services of YAHAWASHI. The fact that, you might upload videos during the week, ride on the highways and byways and push forth His word. And it also applies to you believers out there. Although you might not have a platform, if you will, a YouTube channel, so to speak, to push forth His word, on a major scale. Yet, when you first heard this word, you conveyed it to your contemporaries, man. Whether it was your siblings, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your mother, your father, your co-workers, right? And at that point, even if it was unbeknown to you, you took on the responsibility of representing YAHAWASHI. And in that act alone, now you have to walk a certain walk. See? Which brings me to the book of 1 Peter, the first chapter. And starting at the 13th verse, it says, "Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind." Yeah, and loosely translated, meaning get your mind right. Simply put, see, again, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, meaning you're not to become disenchanted, man. This is not the time to let it all hang out and become relaxed, or lose that edge. Why? Because each day the sun rises and sunset, the return of our Lord draws nigh. You got to understand, when YAHAWASHI returns, He's going to return with great power and glory and all His splendor and majesty, meaning He's going to have the jurisdiction and the say-so over whether you're going to be delivered or not. See that? And no matter what challenges you face, in your day-to-day, all right, which is the conditions of the battle. You might have certain issues to arise with your old lady, your children, on the job. But you got to understand that the day of our Lord is near, and you can't get lost in the shuffle. You can't let those certain things that comes along with this walk cloud, your vision. You got to keep that spirit of anticipation, knowing that the Lord is coming. The Lord is on His way back now. See? It says, Gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end, right? Because we are prisoners of hope. We hope that we're going to be counted worthy to see the salvation of our Lord YAHAWASHI. It says, for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. See? Verse 14, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lusts in your ignorance, meaning we are not to revert back to the old man we once was before being exposed to the truth. And this actually applies to all of us. You know, this would be the standard for you believers as well as you brothers that teach this word, especially those amongst us who have taken on the task of teaching this word. We will be considered somewhat ambassadors of YAHAWAH and YAHAWASHI, you know, being thrust into the public's eye. We have been made somewhat the face of the ministry. So imagine, you know, a brother in one of these camps, you know, being a nigger on the job, you know, around your coworkers, offended, or even when you out amongst the world, you know, in the public's eye, you put on a certain performance that's not convenient to a man of the Lord. But guess what? Here it is, you at camp getting precepts, and your coworkers could very well come by the camp, you know, for someone you might have encountered in the world, and they might hear the word, but they might say, you know what, if what you involved in, you know, produce this type of guy, I want no part of it. And at that moment, you have somewhat left a stain, if you will, a blot on the ministry. And overall, you have laid a stumbling block before a potential convert, you know, someone who could have very well came into this truth. But your actions in the world would be a stumbling block for them. Matter of fact, let me grab something real quick. Come to mind in the book of 2 Corinthians, the 6th chapter. In the 3rd verse, it says, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. See? That the ministry be not blamed. So we have to walk a certain walk. Because you actually have guys out there that's looking for some reason to blame the ministry. And your actions could give them that fuel, if you will, to blame the ministry, man. See that? So again, it says, giving no offense in anything, all right, that the ministry be not blamed. Matter of fact, let's click on this word for offense. The scripture says, give no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. Right? This be the pronunciation in the Greek.
Strong's G 4349. Proskape. Proskape.
It says an occasion of stumbling. See? An occasion of stumbling. To do something which causes others to stumble. See? To do something which causes others to stumble. Which is based upon your actions, you know? Your performance, man, out in the world. You can have a potential convert that's inquiring about the truth, but your actions could cause them to sway. You know, they might say, you know what, I don't want to be aligned with what you guys teaching because this certain fellow right here, you know, I had a certain experience with him. And if this is what this ministry produces, I want no part of it. And that's the same with any merchandise that you look to buy into. Well, that's why you have reviews. If you buy something online, someone might leave a good review. You know, I had a good experience with this certain item. It held up pretty good. On the flip side, someone might say, you know what, my encounter with this certain merchandise didn't go well. I advise you not to buy it. And that's the same with this truth, man. You know, we're pretty much selling this doctrine. Not in word only, but in deed as well. See that? So when you go back here to the book of 1 Peter, the 1st chapter, and again, starting at the 14th verse, it says, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance. And again, this translates to not reverting back to the old man you once was before being exposed to the truth. That in itself will cause a blot, you know, or a stain, if you will, on the ministry. And we just read in the book of 2 Corinthians, the 6th chapter, how we are not to give any offense, lest the ministry be blamed. And when you click on that word offense, it literally means to become a stumbling block, you know? Hey, that's a capital offense right there, man. It even tells you that in the law to not place a stumbling block before your brother, you know? And your actions, the way you walk in this truth, can contribute to that. See that? Reading on, it says, but as he which have called you is holy, so be ye holy. Yeah, let's read this again. But as he which have called you is holy, so be ye holy. Now, does this mean you're going to be holier than thou? Of course not. The scripture encourages us not to be over-righteous, lest we destroy ourselves. But it also goes on to say, be not overly wicked, man. Meaning, you have to walk a fine line. You have to walk a certain walk. See? Again, but as he which have called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. See, in all manner of conversation. Now, this word conversation, at face value, you would obviously apply it to, speech, or teaching in relation to presenting this gospel in its purest form. The scripture says, being in holy conversation, and rightfully so. That can be applied as well. But upon further examination, when you take a more in-depth look into this word conversation, which we're going to do, what you find out is that this word conversation has more to do with action or deeds than actually speaking or conversation, in the sense of speech. Alright? So when you click on this word, let's get the pronunciation in the Greek.
Strong's G391. Anastrophe. Anastrophe.
And it says manner of life. See? Manner of life. Conduct, behavior. So that word conversation is not only designated to speech. Your behavior has just as much to do with you represent YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI in speech. That's why the Lord said they worship me with lips, but their heart is far from me. And I'm going to say this, your conduct and your behavior and the way you walk, in a lot of cases, is going to have someone to convert as well. Someone might like the way you move, the way you go about your business, and the Lord is setting up in the spirit. But they inquire of you, and they might find out that this guy, he's a part of great millstone, or the reason why this guy moved in a certain spirit, he subscribed to the teachings of the Israelites. He'll actually convert based upon your conduct, all right? And guess what? That's actually scripture. All right, let's grab that real quick. Also in the book of 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter, in the 12th verse, it says, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, all right? Meaning, when you out amongst the world, you walk a certain walk. See? Having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that, whereas they speak against you as evildoers, they may, by your good works, which they shall behold, okay, they see the way you go about your business, glorify the Most High in the day of visitation. See that? So the day when they are faced with this truth, then they will believe, and it will be based upon your good works. See? Having your conversation honest among the Gentiles. Now let's click on the definition for this word right here, conversation. See, it's the same word. See that?
Strong's G391. Anastrophe. Anastrophe.
See, manner of life, conduct, behavior, man. See that? So when the scriptures say, having your conversation honest amongst the Gentiles, right? That goes into your conduct, man. Your walk, your behavior. See that? And in doing so, that will cause certain of unbelievers to actually subscribe to what you into, man. And it'll be based upon your walk. And eventually the Lord can lead them to this truth where they'll actually hear this word and ultimately be sealed. And it'll all be based upon you and your walk, and how you represent, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Alright? So from there, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. It's starting at the 18th verse. It says, everything give thanks. For this is the will of Yahawah in Yahawashi HaMashiach concerning you. Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Yeah, you are not to despise when we tell you that America is going to get destroyed. We tell you all hell is going to break loose, man. You are to embrace that. See? It says, despise not prophesying, prove all things. Yeah, and we do that in the spirit, power, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. How do you prove all things? With precepts, man. You know? It says, prove all things, hold fast that which is good, which is this truth. Abstain from all appearance of evil. See? Abstain from all appearance of evil. Yeah, when you go into that word appearance, one of the words there is fashion. You know, you might rock a certain fashion, and that's pretty much your uniform. You know?